Hey, welcome to another episode of geekoutdoors.com. So the most recent version of Android 10 is coming. It's Android Q, and it's bringing a lot of features. And most of the features, I think they're pretty good, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and look at some of these features. And you could go to Android's main site and look at it here. They have a full list of the things that they're going to be giving you. Starting off with live caption. So live caption is very similar to what you already see in YouTube, where whenever you're watching a YouTube video, YouTube will automatically try to create captions for whatever language that is in. So now it's going to be able to do this for a multitude of things: videos, podcasts, and audio, and even messages as well. And so this would be very interesting to see how this works, and also how well it actually transcribes or captions people's videos and audios in many different languages. So another thing that they're refining is their smart reply. And so if I remember correctly, this started appearing in like Android 8. And so what this is doing is using all of Google's AI, all the data collection they've been doing, and to basically use that to prefer or suggest smart replies for you. So if you probably notice, whenever you're typing something in, the AI will automatically recommend something. And for the most part, it is actually what you would reply with, or some of the things that you would normally use. And so the AI is getting better as it's obviously collecting more data. Another thing is a sound amplifier. So what this will allow you to do is actually not only boost the sound of your phone, but also filter out background noise as well. So this should help out a lot for many things, not just talking on your phone, but it's also going to be able to, like filter out things that you just don't want to hear. So that is a good thing. And now there is something that I think for me, I don't really like using, but it seems like this is where everything is going for not only Android, but just apps and programs in general, and that is gesture navigation. And so now, even more so, you could actually use this phone completely with nothing but gestures. I myself still prefer the 3-button layout at the bottom of home, back, and your task manager. But you still, luckily, still have that option to use that if you want. But more and more, everything's going to be gesture based. And for me, that just absolutely hurts my fingers. I'm already tired of swiping, and now you have to remember even more different gestures and swipes. But some people might like that, and once again, I'm glad that they're still giving you the option, at least for now, to use the traditional, home, back, and app switcher if you want. Okay. So another thing that I think will be something that people will like is a dark theme. Now you could already get dark themes with many different skins and themes that you could download, from the Google Play Store, but now it's built in. And it has many advantages. It's not just the fact that it'll be easier on your eyes, but it'll also help improve your battery life, because whenever things are completely black or dark, it uses less batteries. And this is going to take some time. Now the Google-based apps will already have this working, but other apps that want to have this dark theme enabled, they're going to have to make that update to the app. So moving down, I think this is very important, more privacy controls. That's one thing that I was concerned about. As Android overall is getting simpler and simpler, I was afraid that they're going to take a lot of controls away, very much like what Apple does, which is what I still think that's the direction that they're heading. But at least right now, you still get a lot of controls over your privacy, over what apps use your data, your location, all those things. And I think that's extremely important, especially coming from a company that is known for collecting data. And, just a side note, all of these technology companies collect data. But at least here, it gives you a lot of control over that. And I really hope that they don't remove these, and they continually keep adding updates over time to make it easier for people to know how to control their data, and also know what apps are using their data and in which way. So that to me is probably the most important feature. And then finally, we get to the digital well-being stuff. And so, we might not want to admit it, but the majority of people in the world, we are addicted to our smartphones. And so I kind of thought this was dumb originally when I heard about it, but then I kind of get the point, So they're adding all these things that will allow you to control and limit the amount of time that you use your phone. They also add other things like focus mode, so that you could pause apps that might be distracting. You have more control over your notifications. And so there are many things here that will allow people to not only control their time and usage of their phone, but also their family, mostly kids. And so overall, I'm pretty impressed with the actual updates that they're making to Android 10. And it's really things that I think will be useful for a lot of people while still giving you a lot of control and features that Android is known for. It's just that now a lot of those things are under the hood, where it's not quite as obvious and not quite as geeky as what I remember whenever Android first came out. So I do look forward to this. I have my Android phone, my LG G5. I've had it for more than 3 years now. And so I am looking to update my phone. And so the great thing is whenever I do update my phone, all new phones will have Android 10, at least the major phones initially. But I can't wait to actually use this. I think this is going to be a great new update for Android. And, it's going to keep me in the Android ecosystem for a while. So if you actually had any thoughts on Android 10 or any of these other updates that I just talked about here, be sure to leave it in the comments area below. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Gold Content Creators group, where you'll get access to 30 videos plus additional content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.